Integrated tasks. We can see there are two types of tasks among the ones that need human intervention, the personal tasks and the integrated tasks. The personal tasks are activities that come from company-defined procedures, and the integrated tasks are like free open tasks but created in a process and linked to the object where they were created. An integrated task can be created within an IM, EM and a personal task. Here in this example, we are in a process where we go from one task to the other. Let's imagine I want to check something with another work colleague or a group in this task. For that, I create a new integrated task. This task is created by the editor in his task. This integrated task continues its own flow regardless of the process. That is to say, the editor creates an integrated task and sends it to some appointed performers, and he can decide to wait for the reply or just finish the task. So the process continues. The task here will be received by the right person and they will perform the appropriate task. And as we mentioned before, the process continuation won't depend on this task being finished. It is an independent task from the process, but at the same time, linked to the task. The integrated task can also appear as a button in the action bar. We can choose if we want this button to appear in the action bar of the form or not. That is to say, if we want the appointed performer to be able to create an integrated task from this button, we will add it here. This button will only display integrated tasks created from here. That is to say, I won't be able to see the tasks that were created in other tasks. On the other hand, we cannot only create integrated tasks from the button in the action bar, where we can also use an integrated task general type of term, as we can see here. We could also create integrated tasks from a group of fields if we have a column with this field. From the integrated task terms, we can see all the tasks created from this term. In the settings of this term in the form, we can indicate if we will display all the tasks created from this term in the process or only those created in this task. So the button will only allow me to see the tasks I created there. But if we use the integrated task type of term in a form or a group of fields, we can choose from settings if we want to see only the integrated tasks created in that task or all the ones from the process. Let's go to the application to see few examples. So let's go to Structure, Processes, Demo Gateways and Tasks, Personal Task, Form, Dynamic Form, and once in here I can go to Form Properties, okay, and where it says Buttons in the action bar, I'm going to select Integrated Task. Save and exit. Okay, another way to add an integrated task was to add a field here. So we're going to do this now. So we go to All, Add Fields. I'm going to check if we have one already. So Integrated Tasks, and we have one here. So Accept Selection and add it to the form. I'm going to move it over here and make this a bit bigger. Okay, and a third option was to add a group of fields. So add fields, group of fields, and I'm going to add this one I created before, accept selection and accept selection, and add it here. I'm not going to worry too much about this because I'm going to take some stuff away. As you know, where I am in the form, I can go to the dictionary to bring the terms I need, or I can also create new ones, but I cannot modify them from here, okay? For that, I will need to go to the panel again, okay? Click in it, and then I can go to the dictionary configuration. where I can actually modify them. Here we will add a general type of term, okay? So as we know, we will just go to create general, add the name, and we will choose integrated task, okay? As I have one already, okay? I don't need to do it. And if we go here, I can choose the ones I want visible and the ones I don't. So I'm just gonna leave a couple of them visible. I'm gonna leave product demo, price, and the integrated task, and save. And I'll just make this a bit smaller. And that will be. Save. As we mentioned before, we cannot configure anything when we add an integrated task button to the action bar, but we can configure a few options when we have an integrated task type of term, like if we want to only see the integrated task created in here or all the ones from the process. So if I go here, configuration, I can see some options here. Yeah? So display integrated task, all belonging to the process, or only those created in the task. I'm going to choose all belonging to the process. Save and exit, and I'm going to do the same in the group of fields. Configuration, all belonging to the process. Save and exit. And now I can go to the personal task 2 and configure it the same way. Form, dynamic form. First of all, we'll go to form properties and select integrated task button so it shows up in the action bar. And then we will add a group of fields and the integrated task type of term. They will be in the panel already because they have been used in the other form. So accept selection. Okay. Make this bigger. And let's choose the columns we want visible. So I'm going to leave products demo, price, and integrated task. Same as before. Save and exit. And let's go to configuration and select all belonging to the process. And the same in the group of fields. And now let's save it and let's go to start a process. So let's start process. Test task, subject, integrated task, test. See all of them. And let's add an integrated task, create task. Name we're going to put from the button so we know where we created from. TP2 integrated task, command log, save and exit. Here we could add some documents if we wanted to. This is to give access to the one we're going to send it to the performers. And performers, I'm going to choose AP2. Save and send two performers, and we can see here the integrated task and the status is sent. So let's go now to AP2. So let's go to my tasks. And here, okay, this is the integrated task. I'm gonna just add AP2 answered to the command log, okay, and we could here, okay, send it to the creator, the one that created the task, in this case AP1, send to sender, the one who sent it to me, or send to performers. The task could be sent to a couple of people, okay? I'm just gonna finish it. Okay, so let's go back and sign as AP1, my tasks. And if we go here, integrated task, we can see they has been finished. This task has been created from the button in the action bar. Okay, so now we're gonna do it through the field. So let's go here, create task, name, task from general term. Let's add some comment, integrated task, general term, performers. Let's add AP2 as well. And now we're going to send it to performers. Okay, so we have sent. Okay, let's see. Yep. So let's go back. AP1. Sorry, it's AP2. And if we go to my tasks, integrated task, we're not gonna finish it this time. Okay, we're just gonna add some in the command log, like answer from general, save and exit, save, and we are just gonna send it to the sender. Okay. So now let's go back as AP1, my tasks. And if we go here, okay, we could see that the one before, created from the button, was finished, but we didn't finish it this time. So if we go here, we can see that it's only replied. Okay. Right, let's create one from the group of fields. So let's choose Office and integrated task demo, create task. We're gonna call it from first register, performers. Again, it's gonna be AP2. And send, okay? Yep. So let's create another one. The laptop. Integrated task. This time, let's add second register. Command log. So we can distinguish from the previous one. Created from group of fields 2. Performers, AP2 again. And now I'm gonna choose here task with event, save and exit. If I go to my tasks, I'm gonna finish TP1. And now we have TP2. So if I click here, I cannot see the integrated task I created from here because I'm in a TP2 and I created in the personal task 1. If I go here, I still can see it, okay, because we chose in configuration to see all the processes, integrated tasks, and here we can see that again we are able to see all the integrated tasks. So if we go to AP2 now, let's log in as AP2, my tasks, okay, we can see here the first register and the second, okay. So if we go to, for example, let's go to the first one, let's send this one to sender, okay, and if we go to the second one, let's finish it, and let's go back as AP1. So if I go to my task, I go here, integrated task, I can see that it's replied now, and this one has been finished. Save and exit. If we want to change the configuration, okay, so we can only see the integrated task created here, like it happens with the button, we need to go to configuration to do it. Okay, as this one works the same as this one, we are just going to change the field term and see how it works. So we need to go to structure, processes, gateway and tasks, personal task 2. We're going to go here and change it, okay, instead of all belonging to the process, so only those created in the task. Save and exit, and save and exit. Now let's go to start another process. Let's add dates, task, subject, term test, only the task once. And let's add an integrated task from here. So only created in the task, access to the origin message, and let's select AP2 as well. Send to performers and save. And let's add one as well to the group of fields. So we can see that from here, as we haven't changed the configuration, we still can see all the process integrated tasks. So name from group of fields. Let's add something in the command log. From register, see all of them. Access to the origin personal task, and again we're gonna choose AP2. Send to performers, and we're gonna choose here task with event and finish. If we go to the TP2 and we go to integrated task demo field, we can see that now we cannot see the integrated task, and this is because we created from the personal task 1 and we are in the one with event, so we are in another task. But if we go to the group of fields, we still can see the integrated task, because here we configure it so we can see all the ones that belong to the process. So in this video, we have just learned how to create integrated tasks from the action bar button, using an integrate task general term, and in a group of fields. From the button, we can only see the ones created using the button, and from the term and group of fields, we can configure it so we can only see the ones created from there or all the integrated tasks from the process. Now it's your turn to do part 10.